Mark from Affordable Campervans. I thought I'd give you a little tour around my workshop, and I gave the walls a paint, but I left this on. This from the people who rented it before me. I think it might be an early Banksy, who knows. Introduce you to Tina. Oops. Like I say, probably put a few how-to videos up, show you how I do certain things. Ignore the mess, I know where everything is. Yeah, I'll shortly be, well, I have already started work on the next van. There's the bed I've already made up, and I've got the unit there as well, ready to install. Like I say, I'll have to sell the first van first so I can get another one. Oh, just in case you're wondering, I'm not a fitness freak. That belongs to my brother-in-law, storing it here. Just cutting the 2x1 slats for the bed. I've already put a round on the top edges, the router. Set the length so they're all going to be the same. Right, let's cut one. Put it on the pile. That's the fixed ones, and these are the sliding ones, slightly different lengths. They're all ready. I'll paint the ends up later. This is the one that I've already made. As you can see, I've made it up 2x1, and there's fixed slats, and then the longer ones are actually the bit that slides out. You can see it's all nice and even, 2x1, with a 3mm gap between each one. Now, this is the one I'm currently working on, and for some reason I've worked in from both ends. I've hit the middle and there's a slight discrepancy, so I've had to make two of the slats slightly wider, as you can see. And the reason is the 2x1 I got from the builder's merchants. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a fraction wider, or narrower in this case, than the one I used before. So over the distance of about 16 slats, it's created this difference. But anyway, got over it by just making them two a little bit wider. This won't make any difference to the overall product. And this piece here, I'll just clamp that on just to keep that front edge nice. I'm gonna now pilot these. I love to pilot everything because there's a risk you could split the timber below if you don't. Pop a screw in there. Excuse the shoddy cameramanship, if that's the correct word. One. See, I've got plastic spacers in between. Now, take out the and I'll make sure that's square before I fit the second screw. Tap. Yeah, that's okay. Put another screw in. That's basically that. And like I say, this is the fixed portion, and that's the legs underneath. You've seen from my video that tour, I actually put boxes below there, so much easier to get into rather than putting doors on. You're struggling in a small micro vehicle like what I'm making. Okay, that's the front lot fixed with the legs, 2x2 legs, and on the rear this actually 2x1 legs. They screw to apply backing, so they don't need to be as strong. Obviously weight is always a consideration. And these are the slats ready to be fixed. So what I do, I take another piece of the 2x1 which actually forms the sliding section, and I use them as a packer with my plastic 3mm packers. Trying to do it one-handed. Drop them in. Force them in even. Right. I think I'll put a few here. Work my way along. I'll do the same thing. I'll work from one side so far and then work from the other side. And there you go. I'll fix them few now. And then work my way right the way along from this edge into the middle, and we'll see if everything's hunky-dory when we get to the middle. Alright, they're all fixed, so I'll move along to the next section and do the same thing again. See, that leaves a nice gap for that to slide without any friction. As you might have noticed, my leopard skin on my drills. The reason I did that is because I used to be a carpenter on building sites in a previous life, and everybody seemed to have these Makita batteries. Used to get them mixed up when we put them in to charge, so to recognise my own batteries I used to put this tape on it. One time I was working at a school, and this female teacher asked me why I've got leopard skin print, and I told her it was to match my pants, and she didn't seem that impressed. So that's the fixed part of the bed frame made, and to show you, gone focus, yeah, 340mm high, so that allows me to get porta potty 345 or equivalent underneath, and also I've got these 30 litre boxes that fit in. You can get 2 in that section, another 2 in this section, so you've got 4 30 litre boxes of storage, and of course you can just slide them out, easy access to all your stuff. And if you've seen my van tour video, you'll know that I've put a metal strip across the front to stop them moving around when you're driving, and the porta potties also, I put straps in there for those. So you've got a nice seating height, you've got your storage underneath and room for a porta potty, and with the Tornio Connect van you've got the headroom as well inside compared to some of the equivalent type vans. and you can still get them in underneath the 2.1 height barriers, multi-storage and that. Now I'm starting work on the sliding portion of the bed. I've got a bit of timber at the front there to again make sure it's all lined up straight along the front, and you can see the one on the end I've got draw runners on there. I was going to use the heavy duty ones, but they would have stuck up and probably worn away the upholstery, so I've gone with these smaller ones. And they go something like that, and then that allows that to pull out nice and smooth. Obviously on this end there'll be a furniture panel for Hinga ply, or Rohingya ply, whatever it's called. So I'll get on with that and I'll show you when I'm done. So I'll flip the bed unit over so I can work from underneath and fixing this 2x1 batten to the sliding portion to keep everything in line again with the 3mm packers, and put a bit of DPC just to keep it slightly down so that you get less friction when you're sliding it out. So just to pilot it. Trim off the DPC. There you go, just work my way along, and that'll be pretty much the basic frame made. In seat mode at the moment. I'll pull it out so you can have a look at what it looks like when it's fully extended. That's it in bed mode. That's 1.8 long by 8.50 wide, and obviously it'll have furniture board on the end here, and I'll have some fascias on the legs and on the front here to make it look neat and tidy. And in true Blue Peter style, here's one I made earlier. Let's put some lights on. I love these lights, just touch them and on they come. Sorry to blind you. Yeah, so here's the bed when it's finished. It's got the furniture board ends, it's got the front fascia there, and under there with the boxes and the space for the porta potty. And the upholstery I got made by a proper upholstery shop, because obviously I'm not an upholsterer, so leave that to the experts. And there's also another LED light up there. So when you want to make up the bed, you just take one of these, clips on there with magnets, one down that end as well, and then just slide it out, make sure it sits on top of there like that, and then screw a leg in this end. I won't show you one-handed, but basically like that, and then just pull the upholstery and drop that in there, and you've got the backrest there which keeps all the cushions in place so they don't go anywhere. And that's the bed, start to finish. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'll probably chuck the roof rack on my own van, go off and get some more Rohingya ply, do a night's camping, just down in Wincantons where I get my stuff from. So, see you on that one. Bye.